this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. Nicki Minaj might have a big surprise for her fans. So allegedly, it was reported that Nicki Minaj can do a surprise performance at Queen Bee in London, okay? Now, after the news have been circulating around social media that Nicki has a Queen Bee and a Rihanna collaboration, she posted, a lot of Queen Bee memes on Twitter, okay? Which had the Beehive in an uproar, okay? Queen Bee fans were not happy about it. They feel like Nicki Minaj is bad for Queen Bee's brand. That's what they were saying on social media, which is kind of funny and ironic because isn't Camel Face bad for Queen Bee's brand? Didn't he smash Foxy at 16, according to Dame Dash and Nick Cannon? And then also smash Rihanna. That's why Queen Bee don't mess with Rihanna. Let's keep it a stack. Let's keep it all the way 1,000 if we're keeping it real. Let's put the cheese on the cracker. And also, doesn't Camel Face have several children outside of Queen Bee that he don't claim or take care of? Isn't that bad for Queen Bee's brand? Isn't he going to the Supreme Court for a DNA test? Let's put the cheese on the cracker, but, because he's rich and protected by the industry due to his gatekeeping status in hip-hop, I guess he can get away with certain things, right? But Nicki Minaj is bad for Queen Bee's brand. That's very interesting. Now, Queen Bee has, performed with Nicki Minaj several times in the past. So it wouldn't be, really that shocking. I'm just like, why she got to go all the way to London to do a surprise performance? I don't get it. Why can't she do something in the States? That don't make sense. Why can't she bring her out in New York or something like that? But, I would be here for the performance. I know Queen Bee, if they do perform together, because it hasn't been confirmed, but if they do perform together, I know Queen Bee ain't going to play around when it comes to rehearsing. She going to keep Nicki in check. Queen Bee don't play around. She wants you to have the mic on, and you got to do choreography. So she going to be on Nicki's ass. I would love to be a fly in the room during rehearsals. But I'm here for the performance. I'm here for the collaboration. Rihanna can stay at home, no shade. Since she is 8 months pregnant, she could just prance around town with A$AP the Colorist and have the talented people take the stage, okay? But I'm here for the Holy Trinity collaboration. I just think that might be a reach for Rihanna because Rihanna don't want to do music, okay? So they might have to get like an AI for Rihanna if they really want to get the Holy Trinity. That's what I think Queen Bee and Nicki Minaj should do. They should get a Rihanna AI. That might be smart. I might be onto something. There's also some speculation that Doja Cat could be dropping pretty soon. I don't know why people think this, but they're claiming that Doja Cat could possibly be dropping on the 26th. Yeah, I think Doja Cat should hold off from dropping anything. No shade. The Erykah Badu sound that her and Musty Walker have been putting out is not resonating with the fans, okay? The bars that she had on Instagram Live ain't hitting like a play fight. Let's be very 100. Let's keep it a stack. Let's keep it real. But Doja Cat's so talented. I still will support Doja Cat because she's so talented and she doesn't try to look like anybody else. You know what I'm saying? At first, she was doing the Katy Perry image a little bit and Lady Gaga image a little bit. But, I do feel like she is trying to be an individual. She doesn't want to be like anybody else in female rap. And so I will still support Doja Cat based on the fact that she still has talent. But I think she needs to go back to the Rules era. She needs to go back to Vegas Doja Cat. I think the Erykah Badu, Doja Lamar sound gon' flop. No shade. She got to do a different type of sound. Criminal B exposed for stalking Nicki Minaj once again. So after Nicki Minaj starts tweeting and hinting about, the Queen Bee performance collaboration, here comes Criminal Faces She says, and get your effing coins. That's it. Then she deleted the tweet. She's telling her fans, Barty Gang, to get their coins ready because it looks like she's going to be dropping soon. She been watching Nicki T's The Fifth Thing, and now she's ready to come out to compete with Nicki Minaj. Then she said, shut the F up, dead ass. Now, word on the street is she come back. She want to do a Latin pop collaboration, and she trying to come back with a big Latin artist like Mad Bunny or Shakira. Okay, now she worked with Mad Bunny in the past for the song I Like It, which was on her first album. Now, as for Shakira, I was told Shakira was trying to work with Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, and I told you guys that in this video I did a few months ago. Now, you may be wondering, why would she try to work with both? Well, it could be a budget thing. Who is cheaper to work with? It might be cheaper to go with the Cardi B route. You know what I'm saying? Because her features might not cost as much as Nicki Minaj. Okay, Nicki may not do a swap because she don't have a personal relationship with Shakira. She'll do a swap with a person like Ariana or, Champagne Thickums. Queen B, because she might have a closer relationship with them than she does with Shakira. Okay, so they might have to pay. And technically, Shakira is not really working with Cardi B. She's working with Pardison Fontaine because Pardison Fontaine writes all of Cardi B's features. Okay, he's credited on Yesterday too. Go Google it. So with that being said, it wouldn't make sense for her to overcharge Shakira when she's not really putting in the work. Scratch Off's fans, the crackpots, are complaining that Scratch Off might be blacklisted. Okay? They are saying, how is the baby charting on the Billboard Hot 100 and Scratch Off is not? Okay? They're also talking about Lana Del Rey charting, and, Scratch Off has been putting out remixes and singles, and none of them have been charting, and how her label is not giving her a push. Okay? Well, her label is allowing her to drop music. I would be shelving her like they do Normani. If I was an exec at RCA, Scratch Off would be done, okay? Because she's not making the label any money, and we would be pushing Normani. But because colorism is involved, they allow her to drop flop records every week. Now, with that being said, I don't think she deserves promo. Put It in the Trash is not that great of a song. Y'all gassing it. That's why nobody's really buying it. The Casino song, the pop single that she had flopped, nobody cares. And the thing is, Scratch Off doesn't stand out. And I keep telling y'all, you only support these artists on social media. Y'all do the same thing with Chloe Bailey. Y'all only support these artists on social media. In real life, you guys do not care. So stop acting like y'all do. Stop it. Y'all do the same thing with Megan. Is only on social media you guys support these artists. So I don't feel bad. No, she's not blacklisted. Nobody buys her music. She don't have a fan base. She went against Nicki Minaj and now her career is costing her. She could have had the Barb support, just like Ice Spice and Doja Cat do. Okay, but I was never a fan of Scratch Off. I was calling her Scratch Off from the very beginning because I always thought she was boring. She doesn't stand out to me. I think there's way more talented people like D0JA that deserve recognition. And D0JA is charting. Unfortunately, Scratch Off is not. Now, moving on to Queen B and Megan Thee Stallion. The Hotties and the Clovers, Chloe Bailey stans, they want Queen B to put Megan Thee Stallion on the song Thick. Okay? A lot of people feel like that would go #1 again, just like Savage Remix did. So fans want Queen B and Megan to do the Thick remix, or she can put Chloe Bailey on the Thick remix. Let me know how you guys feel about that. The problem with Chloe Bailey is that she's too similar to Queen B. Queen B don't like that. I keep telling y'all, she's too similar to Queen B. Queen B likes to work with artists that are different from her. Okay, she knows if she get on the track with Nicki Minaj and Kendrick Lamar and even Megan, they're not going to try to outsing her or try to do any similar runs than her, because they're rappers. Even when she worked with Tems, okay, who's a singer, she knows that Tems is not going to try to outshine her. He didn't even try to outshine Rihanna, and she could have, you know, when she was singing background vocals on Lift Me Down. So with that being said, that's the problem with Chloe. She's too similar to Queen Bee for a collaboration and to do performances with. She got to stand out and do something different. Moving on to Halle Bailey. So basically, a lot of people have been asking if she would play Janet Jackson in a biopic. And this is what she had to say about that.
Elegance to yourself. And it's like somewhat reminiscent to like, I always like a Janet.
Really?
You remind me of like Janet to an extent.
Thanks.
And fans have even like tossed you in those conversations as someone they would love to see actually play her.
Oh,
so
man.
like how would that be if like they were like, hey, you bodied this, let's see if you can body Janet. Like, what would that be for you?
Oh my goodness. Well, I love Janet Jackson. So absolutely. I just think that if I were to do that, I would have to really do my best to try to just be the epitome of greatness that she is. You know, I would just really give it my all, because if somebody does a thing of her, it's got to be right. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be right, because she is the Janet.
So let me know how you guys feel about that. Would you guys be here for Halle playing Janet Jackson on the big or small screen? I would be here for it, okay? I feel like she more looks like Janet. She doesn't remind me of Janet Jackson, but she definitely looks like Janet. Maybe if she put more music out. I mean, she really don't put music out like that, any solo music out. So with that being said, I don't understand how you can compare her to Janet, but she looks like Janet Jackson. You know, the soundtrack to The Little Mermaid don't count. The pop princess Olivia Rodrigo is teasing her return.
It's Olivia. I can't believe it's been 2 years since Sour has come out. It's been the craziest 2 years of my life, and I'm so beyond grateful for all of your support. Enjoy the listening party and be on the lookout for a surprise or two.
So Princess Olivia is coming back and she is returning to the pop scene. Let me know if you guys think that her second album will be as successful as her first album, or will she have the sophomore slump? I'm excited. I like Olivia Rodrigo. Didn't really care for the driver license song, but I do feel like she's talented. Anyway, I got some new videos on Patreon you guys can check out. Link will be in the description. I will see you guys in the next video, and have an amazing day.